Hi, and welcome to Karmaspiritus. My name is T. I'm an intuitive reader and healer. I'll be using the Gilded Tarot cards, but not in the traditional way, more using my senses and intuition and going with my gut instincts and feelings about the energy I'm receiving. Please receive these messages with truth and love. And now let's get to your reading. This reading's for Gemini. I'm actually on holiday at the moment in lovely Barbados. I've got very basic equipment with me, but it was more important for me to get the message out for the end of May, just for you. So while I shuffle the cards, Spirit, please guide me in truth and in love with messages for the last week in May 2019 for Gemini. Please, Spirit, guide me in truth and in love with messages for the last week in May 2019 for Gemini. Spirit, give me guidance in truth and in love. I feel like that needed to come out. So, if you can see that is the Fool reversed. In truth and in love for the end of May 2019 for Gemini. Although I'm reading for 2019, these messages have clearly come out as a general message, not time sensitive at all, just relating to each sign and what they need to hear, really. So Spirit, please guide me in truth and in love the messages for the last week of May 2019 and beyond for Gemini. Right. I think I've got it here. So we've got the Hermit reversed, the Page of Wands upright, and the Ace of Wands reversed. Right. I feel straight away an element of confusion, so that's what made me pause a bit before I actually said anything. I think Gemini come across this energy quite a bit. They have that dual personality, sometimes good, sometimes bad, works effectively for them, and other times can be confusing, can be a little bit Jekyll and Hyde. Love you, Geminis, but the truth is the truth. And these are all traits and parts of our star signs, you know, no judgment, it's just the way it is. And you're loved and respected just the same. But it is the energy of the sign. I feel that there's lots of things in your head that you want to do, lots of things in your heart that you want to do passionately. You know you can do them quite well. but you need that genuine alone time to do them. And don't take a risk on starting something that you're not quite sure about, that you're not quite fully equipped to do, and then bring that out in the open and to show everybody, because they're going to see that element of confusion that you have at the moment within. I think Gemini is a sign they have to work on themselves quite a bit in a substantial way due to the dual personalities and the confusion that can override what they're actually supposed to be doing. Because if you start something and you're not quite sure about where it should go, what should happen with it, and you bring it out in the open, you show everybody, you tell everybody, they all see it, they're aware of it, and then you're quite a novice in what you're doing, then it's going to seem like you're not quite as prepared as you should be. And then that leads to people not taking you seriously, or in fact being as confused as you are at the moment about what you should be doing. I feel you need to just start from the beginning. You need to start from scratch, learn what it is you need to learn. It doesn't feel like... It feels like you want to break into something new. That's the energy I feel. I feel like there's a whole new world out there for you, you feel. And in your thoughts and in your mind. And things can obviously, yes, they can materialise if we put our minds to it. If we start from the beginning and work our way up. It's difficult to sort of, in your head, you feel that you know it. You know what you're doing. You know, you've put all these ideas through your head, in your mind, you've worked it all out. But then it's not going to materialise because you haven't started from the beginning. And I feel if you're not paying attention to... It's almost like you're getting the alarm bells. Something is actually telling you this. I'm not telling you something you don't know. You're very much aware of this energy. Spirit's saying you put your best foot forward, but it's not always your best. You know you should keep something to yourself, but you tell everybody. You claim you know it all, you think you know it all, but you don't. You don't feel you need to start from the beginning because you know you're a fair way ahead. But in fact, everybody has to start somewhere. Humble beginnings. What's wrong with being a novice at what you're doing? Everybody starts somewhere. The most famous people, the most successful people started and failed and started again, went back to the beginning, and that's fine. We're human beings. We're allowed to make mistakes, and actually the mistakes are what perfects us in lots of ways. Sorry if you can hear the fan going. It is really, really hot here, so excuse the noise of the fan if you can hear that. I feel like there's many, many ways here, Gemini, you could go. And you are multifaceted. You do lots of things at the same time. And that's your star sign. So grasp that energy constructively and start from the beginning. We don't know it all. Nobody ever knows it all. And a lot of us feel like we don't have a clue what we're doing. But we start from humble beginnings and just move on. And you really need to do that. You don't want to make that mistake of not being clear about exactly what you're doing. Have one purpose, one goal, one direction. Don't let your thought patterns go off, ski whiff into different areas. Stay focused, on track to one task. And it feels like a task, it feels like a project, something that you want to do, something that you feel you've started and people know about. And to be fair to you, Gemini, I think people are whispering a bit. I can hear whispers. People going, oh gosh, here they go again. Oh yeah, he's talking about that again. Oh yeah, he says he's doing that. And that's fine, people will talk. That's absolutely fine. They have the right to do that. But it's what counts with you. What's within you? What's your truth? What do you know? What have you started? Is it right for you now? Are you at the right place to do it? Is your mind focused enough to follow this through? You do this all the time, Spirit says. It's time to start from the beginning. And you know it. Don't race ahead because everybody else is racing ahead. Everything in its own time. You know, I can only advise you. It's up to you to do this. It's up to you. I feel the headache in your head. I feel there's always an element of confusion. You need to walk in nature. Really take some deep breaths. Meditate. Clear your mind. And it's hard for Geminis to clear their minds. I know that's a huge task. There's always a chatterbox in your head. There's always something telling you something. But you know, sometimes you just need to be quiet. You need to be still. Not running around like a headless chicken trying to do everything you're not supposed to be doing. Just stop. Be still. And listen to what people are saying to you. If they're saying to you, you're this, you're that, you're running around, you're too busy to... Stop. There's messages within this for you. And they will help you if you listen. And that's the message I'm getting over and over again. I feel like a broken record. But you know this. You know this, Gemini. Don't be a novice at what you're doing and get it wrong. Be a novice at what you're doing, but work to get it right. We all start from somewhere. So please do. Try. But try at the right time. Alright, Gemini. Like, share and subscribe. Visit me at any time. I love these readings. Love reading for you guys. So until the next time, be true. TTBT. To thyself, be true. Ciao for now.